Saturday morning. I'm here at Graves Island Provincial Park in the off season, of course. On Saturday, if you'd like to know where I'm at on the old Google Maps, if you're watching live or on the replay, I am at, just punch this in Google Maps, 44.555 and by minus 64.2159, and you'll know where I'm at here today. So today what I wanted to do is, before things get a little too windy, it is currently -5 Celsius, but what I want to do today is to do a real-time test on the ZOLEO messaging. So what I'm going to do today is I have the ZOLEO messenger turned on, and I have the phone turned off in terms of Bluetooth, and I have it set up, or I have the ZOLEO connected to my iPad here. So one of the cool things about the ZOLEO is that it's very easy to flip between your iPhone or your tablet here. And Rosemary says it's the year of Aquarius. Is it? Not sure. I'll check it later. But when you do have your ZOLEO, you can switch between your Bluetooth fairly easily. So it's great to do that. All you have to do is using your hotspot on your phone, between your tablet, you can still access the mobile data. So quick thing about the messaging when you're using ZOLEO is very similar to the inReach, where it uses the Iridium satellite network. But the thing here with the ZOLEO, with the messaging app on the phone, you can send messages via cellular, Wi-Fi, or via the ZOLEO messaging app, app to app. So you get different things here. So that's kind of interesting here. So what I'm going to do here, I have the device turned on, and I'll just have the ZOLEO app here, and you can see I got the app set up. And just for demonstration purposes here, we're just going to send the messages via the satellite. So messages are going to leave from the tablet and via the ZOLEO communicate with the Iridium satellite network. So what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to send a message via each of the message types, and which will be SMS, email, and then the ZOLEO app to app. So basically, when you do use it, depending on the different types, you will have notice next to my avatar there is a little balloon, different color. So the gray or the black balloon here represents the SMS message. The little icon with the little teal color is the email, and the green is the ZOLEO app to app. So, and also in the app, like I said, you can send it via Messenger. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to send via text. So I'm just going to, I can either type a message or I can tap on the icon here just to send my current location. So I'm just going to do that right now. Actually, can I do that now? I'm just going to type in a message. And like that, and I'm going to send it. All right, so it's going to send the message, and you notice here it has the timestamp. You have the little spinning wheel icon in gray, which indicates it's about to get sent, and you see the satellite message or the satellite icon next to the date to indicate it's going to send it via Messenger. So the ZOLEO device will give you a tone. That was that fast. I didn't have time to show you that it would flash blue with the LEDs. But this, so you hear the audible, that means that the message has been received. So here I've sent the message, and here I received it. So what happens here when the ZOLEO sends the message via the Iridium, it keeps the connection open for a couple minutes after it sends the message to see if there's any replies coming back. So you get messages back a lot quicker. And you can see here when I sent the message, after the message has been sent, you see a little check mark, meaning that it is off in the network. So you can see here the SMS right now just sends it really quick. So, and that's through the messenger. If I had cellular access, it would send it through the cellular, which is also a lot faster that way. So let's do the second type of message here. So we did SMS, we're gonna send email. So email, same thing, you can send a message length. So the message length is over 200 characters. So you can send pretty much a tweet worth of messages via email. Any email address. Here I'm sending it to my dedicated ZOLEO address. And you can see here also that I can send my location by just tapping on the icon. So here I'm just going to send again another test message. So I'm just sending it, timestamp, and the ZOLEO is going to be flashing. You should see some blue LEDs, which indicate that it is trying to send the message. So I'll just put it here. And again, you can see the same thing. You get a little spinning wheel icon to indicate that it is about to get sent. You get the timestamp, and you get the satellite to say that it is being sent via the satellite network. So there you go. It got sent. And you can see the check mark. Had a little check mark, meaning that it has been received. And now what happens here is the ZOLEO, like I said, keeps the connection open for a minute or two, or maybe 2 minutes, to see if there's any replies coming back to the message. So that's why when I did the SMS example, I was able to send it and receive it fairly quick. So now we're going to wait to see what's going on. There you go. So because I'm sending it to myself via the satellite, that's why I can show you how quickly you could send a message and also receive a message. So you see that was again within a minute or so. So that was pretty cool. So the last message type we're going to send here today is the ZOLEO to ZOLEO app user. This is actually kind of cool. This is for when you want to send really long messages. So app to app, kind of like the old BlackBerry BBM kind of messenger. You can just send it to ZOLEO users. Same thing with inReach. You can send inReach to inReach messages. But in this one here, people can use the messaging app and not even have the ZOLEO device. So just like another messaging device. So which is really good if you're going out with your ZOLEO and you have people at home, they want to send long messages, but they can use the app that way. So we're going to select it. And this can send over 1,000 characters. So I'm just going to do a really short test here. And you can see same thing again. You see the send arrow icon here, timestamp, and the satellite to say that it's sending. ZOLEO will be flashing blue to indicate that it is trying to send the message. Once it's sent, you'll hear the audible. And again, same thing, you see the check. Now with the app to app message, the thing that's kind of interesting, you also have the read receipt. So once I receive the message, like here, like that. So what should happen here is I should see eventually 2 check marks, because I'm doing satellite probably a little bit slower, but I'll have the send receipt check mark. And then once the person receives the message, I can see the read receipt, which would be a double check mark. So that is super cool. So then you'll know that the person actually saw it. If you're using, again, this uses the contacts that are on your smartphone or tablet. So even though you have dedicated ZOLEO cell phone and or SMS cell number and an email address, you can send it to any email or SMS number or cell phone number to send your messages. So that is pretty cool. And again, you can see the tray here that we've been sending these messages via the satellite. And again, if I had my hotspot to my cell phone and I had data, I would send the messages via cellular, which wouldn't be a cost against your service plan. If I'm sending it via the satellite, it is a cost against my service plan. If I was somewhere with only Wi-Fi, I would still be able to send it via Wi-Fi and not have it cost against my service plan. But anyway, that is it, folks. Quick real-time demonstration on the ZOLEO, how to send the different message types. And well, have a nice day. We'll talk to you guys next time.